Good afternoon. This is Julie. It is Tuesday, my favorite day, March 13th. It's 3:11 p.m. The markets are about to close in about 3 minutes. 3:15 Central, they'll be closed. So we had a big sell-off today. Nasdaq is a key reversal day. Very interesting. A key reversal occurs when you break your prior day high and then you close below your prior day low. Um, as you can see, we broke our range from Monday and Tuesday today, and so that sets up this key reversal. So our direction is now below this channel, both channels. So we want to be looking for a lower push tomorrow, and I'm looking at the 7,000 area as my first target, and then potentially getting around 69.60, 69.50, something like that, for a second target to the downside. For a retracement, you're going to be wanting to look at 71.35. That would be the halfback for this great range that we had, this range expansion to the downside. So the market's been wanting this, downward push, and you didn't have to ask them twice. They all knew what to do, and we'll take a look at that on some of the charts that I have. Here's the 15-minute. You can see we really had just one retracement back to the average, and it did just promptly roll right back over. And here is my high-low 2 template. Here's the last little pull-up we had. I've been testing this 34 bar, and it does get you in and out a lot, but it gives you a lot of signals. The better bar size for this is a 59, a 60 tick, and that is because the NASDAQ is $5 a tick and not $10 a tick. So you would take your range, your 30 tick range, and you're essentially doubling it. And that allows you to stay in a trade longer. As you can see, once the bar changes in the direction that you want to go with that downside move, so after that pullback, you get your new bar direction, so you can throw one lot on here and take it all the way to your targets, and then add on to the position each time it reaches one of these fib levels. And the auto trader, if you wanted to trade this in Blackbird, would enter for you automatically at the levels that you can select. So if you want to only take trades at the 23.6, you can do that, or the 38.2 or the 50. Here's the 61.8 up here, and you can even elect to take your stop behind the last Fibonacci here, this 78.6 Fibonacci, and set it up to auto trade for you as you come down. So you're one on, and then you're entering a second contract as it proceeds down to your target. And today, this area that I have highlighted in the between 70.71 and 70.50, that was just the top of it is yesterday's VWAP, and the bottom of it is yesterday's point of control. So this is very much a market profile market, and we got to yesterday's VWAP, came back, went to the yesterday's point of control, and then broke out. So a little 1, 2, 3 there. And now we're moving back to the middle of the ranges. And what I like about this also is that you can extend these lines. Here we go. So say there's the 61.8. If you want to extend that out and use that as your fail-safe stop or something like that, or even your 70.6 or whatever that last one is, last line of defense. Here's your halfback. And you see how these algos are tied to that? You see that? It's amazing. So I've been really enjoying this Fibonacci tool. Thank you so much, Daniel Rowe. Appreciate it so very much, allowing us to use this. So if you would like the TTP indicator, send me an email and I'll get you set up with getting it. And as always, if you'd like my templates and the Blackbird template, if you're a member, shoot me an email. If you don't have it or need help getting it set up, just let me know. We'll be using this template in the webinar coming up March 21st. That is next Wednesday. So be sure and register for that. We have a lot to go over with the new beta for BloodHound 8. Talk about that a little bit and show you some more in depth about the various templates I have and solvers. You know, some traders would just like to, let me show you the, like to take the high-low one template and just trade it. It sets up so very well on these, you know, downtrends. You can set this up for reversal short. You know, it gives you a great method for, you know, getting a drift of where, you know, the market is actually at versus trying to guess. Should I get in? Should I get out? When to get back in, you know, taking these cycles. And so I'll usually have my high-low 1 next to my high-low 2 so that when I'm getting down to these fibs, I can actually wait for my bar to turn on my smaller tick bar before committing to take that direction because it could come down to that lower fib, you know, so I will, you know, wait for that bar direction turn and then take the fib at that level. So between the two, it's been working out really well for me. I've been enjoying this tremendously, so good for me, yay. Sorry. But come check us out in the trade room or definitely register for the webinar. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good afternoon.